Hey everyone, it's Welonz. I just finished playing my MGS3 Snake Eater playthrough of the original, and I thought now might be a good time for me to check out what they've released about the Delta remake so far too. My understanding so far is that this Delta remake it's a remake, so they're doing new assets and stuff, new higher HD quality graphics, but they're also not changing any of the cutscenes and whatnot. Well, let's watch some of these trailers and see what's happening first, okay? Before we say too much more. I think I've got 4 videos loaded up here. This is the announcement trailer it came out about a year ago, over a year ago. Oh. Wait, if this is not gameplay footage, why am I looking at it? This is not even gonna be... Well, this is obviously gonna look really good then, because they're trying to get your attention. This is the announcement when they first announced that the remake was gonna be made. And it's been a while since there have been movement on the Metal Gear series, so I imagine this got people pretty excited. Oh god, oh that's a frog! It's a tree frog! Oh! Oh, they're doing the thing where they're showing you a bunch of stuff, but you're trying to guess which game it is. Yeah, because it was part of some award show, I imagine. This is the End's parrot, right? And then they show little components like, oh, bugs in the jungle and the electricity fence. Woo! It's a good trailer, I'll give it that. Keeps you guessing which game it is. Oh, wow. Oh, the song! Wait, this is copyright then. I might not be able to show this. Yeah, the song is playing. I see. Okay. Well, that wasn't gameplay footage. That was an announcement. I don't think we can make too much about what the game is going to be like based on this, but I mean, even just this one screenshot here looks great. Modern style graphics. Yeah, I mean, it better look great, to be honest. Konami at this point, like, what was the last game they made? Because I feel like the general attitude in the gaming sphere towards Konami in the past bit has been pretty bad because of the whole pachinko stuff, and didn't they say they were going to exit the gaming business, and now they're coming back with this? Without Kojima's team too, right? Kojima, of course, he's not being consulted on this. I'm not sure if any of his team is still at Konami to spearhead this. Okay, and then 11 months ago, we had this first in-engine look. Gameplay. Getting the backpack off the tree. Oh, this looks good. This isn't related to the game itself, but I was a little bit disappointed that at some point we just exited the jungle section. I would have liked to see more crocodiles and stuff. It was like really heavy on that stuff in the beginning, but then the more we got into the enemy facilities, it just wasn't a thing anymore. Oh yeah, oh wow. Wow, yeah, this is it's the same set pieces. Uh-huh. Oh. Even the way he walks. Oh, crouch walking. Crouch walking is a thing. I think in the original MGS3 it wasn't a thing, but then on the I've read that on the NDS version it is. And I could have modded it. There was a mod that I could have installed to do crouch walking, but I opted not to. It looks like they added it here. Okay. Still not really gameplay. There's still, I mean, it's in engine, but they're not showing you how it really plays. Crouch walking. I didn't install it when I played it because I thought it might change how difficult it is. One of the things that was kind of, well, it was kind of annoying was that when you couldn't crouch and walk. You had to either completely fully lay down or just walk like a normal person, maybe stalking around. But if you can crouch walk, then I feel like that would definitely change the difficulty of it too. So it makes me wonder if the 3DS version was easier. Alright, now we get into official trailer number 1 from 3 months ago.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace.
Oh, there's no
Listen
subtitles.
up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yask in the Soviet mountains.
Oh,
ensure
wow,
the
wow.
safety of Sokolov and bring him back to the west.
The voice acting is the same.
Your codename for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
Is this re-recorded?
Clock is ticking.
It doesn't sound
This will
re-recorded.
be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site.
Oh my-
That goes for food as well. You're
See that
completely
mask?
naked, just as your name implies.
Ooh, what's
I have
that?
to find my own weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
These look like the same moves. Oh god, the end.
Freeze.
No scoping a sniper rifle shot.
Speak.
It's kind of weird seeing Snake in HD. Oh. Feel like everyone's designs. Oh yeah, this is the thumbnail that I saw a whole bunch before.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Okay, now we got a better look. The boss looks slightly different, doesn't she? Maybe that's just a translation to HD. I feel like she looks slightly different. Okay, let's see a few interesting things here already. There was a scene where Snake... Okay, first of all, what the heck is this crocodile mask? Oh my god. Was that available in the original? That's crazy. I love it. There was a scene right here where Snake was crawling. This is new, right? I don't think this was a thing. Not on your back anyway. We can only crawl on our belly.
Name implies.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment.
Walking on this railing here, was that a thing? I know in this area we could have gone on the roof, but I don't know if we could have walked on the railings. So there are changes then. It's not just a pure graphical upgrade. And I saw no scoping. No, how would the aiming? Is there a... There's probably a way to aim, right? I'm imagining there's probably going to be a cursor in the middle. They're just not showing it here. The moves, CQC looks the same. Changes. How do we feel about changes? Well, it's different. It's different. But the way the stuff is animated feels pretty similar though. Like I saw there was a CQC section of knocking someone down that looked exactly like the way we have it in the original. Well, cautiously optimistic, I would say. And then we got official trailer number 2 from 2 days ago. This was at the Tokyo Game Show, I think? Which is this weekend.
Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield.
So just to quickly, I think this sounds like the exact same audio lines to me, right? It's not a re-recording. I wonder how that's gonna play well with the facial animations in the cutscenes.
Is that why you abandoned me?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
Are you one of Volgin's men?
No. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
See, this is exactly what I mean. You see, like, this section here, you can see the voice acting with the HD faces. It's a bit of an odd match because maybe because I've seen the original already, and yeah, if you have this sort of photorealism, I expect the voice coming out of it to match exactly in terms of like the way the facial muscles move and stuff, but right now it doesn't. It honestly doesn't. Is that a big issue? I wouldn't say so.
One of Volgin's men?
This is okay. Sokolov is okay.
I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
See, that I think was a little bit weird, because just now, Snake's face, it doesn't really move his eyes or his mouth. He's not really emoting too much. But that might be a Snake problem.
Come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain. That's what they were making you build?
Yes, the Shagohod.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it,
Black
it will
Rain.
mean the end of the Cold War. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
Ew, Volgin's ugly. Oh, he was always ugly.
War.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by Gru? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
Oh, I like the little facial quirk there just now. Oh my, I was thinking about this. The weird stuff that happens in the cutscenes, like Ocelot's little finger guns and stuff, that's gonna look so weird in HD.
Hotter than Cuba.
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
What the?
We taking him with us?
Oh my god.
No, this one is still just a child. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
And Boss looks a little bit different to me.
They are our enemies. They're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger.
Colonel!
It'll be our friend, the American defector.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times.
Sorry I'm late.
She's still gonna do that. Eva. Nice. We don't have a date yet. I'm pretty sure previously they announced 2024, but I don't think they're gonna make that deadline. There was something more, right? Because I feel like I've seen a screenshot. What I really want to see is how it really plays. Like where are the menus and the HUD and the UI and stuff. Okay, I found this article from Screen Rant where somebody played a preview that Konami had a preview event. There's a few screenshots that we can see here. Okay. Looks nice. Health bar in the middle. That's kind of weird. In the middle? It usually makes sense for it to be in the corner, but I could see why they would go with the middle. Because as screens get bigger these days, like I'm personally using a 4K monitor now, and the bigger screens get, the easier it is for information on the sides and the corners of the screen to get missed. So putting it in the middle makes it easier to see, but it's a change to get used to, for sure. Yeah, all these look similar. I'm just interested in how is there a video of this? How it plays? Oh, I also found this direct comparison between the screenshots of the original and the remake. Yeah, so in terms of like cinematography direction, they're just basically doing the same. The style of, what do you call it, like color grading is different now. MGS3 is very yellow. Now it's gone for a more neutral kind of coloring. Paramedic! She looks different for sure. Yeah, Major Zero. Alright. Cool to see these side by side though. I know some people are gonna look at this and be like, oh my god, no, why didn't they keep the original colors? The colors, I think, help with the lack of photorealism, because back then, we didn't have the technology to do it like that, right? And so this gives it style. Now that we have photorealism, I can see why they want to do things differently. So I'm not like outright against it immediately. Hey, it looks like they did have a live stream at TGS showing off some actual gameplay footage. It's in Japanese, but you're in luck because I can probably translate some of this for you. I think, well, there's a whole panel here. It's like 40 minutes, but the gameplay part is about 10 minutes-ish. I can see right here that they're showing off you can control this in different ways, like the original camera from top down, or you can even shoot in, oh, there's over-the-shoulder shooting in the third-person camera. So you can zoom in. You can probably zoom in with the pistol and stuff then. Okay.
で1つ目がよくアクションゲーム最近のアクションゲームをされているユーザーだったら
I'll skip around.
スムーズに操作感に馴染
Yeah, they're just explaining this.
はいこちらがですねメタルギアソリッドデルタのタイトル画面になります
This is the menu screen.
タイトル画面2つあります
They have this new menu screen, but then you can also have the old CQC menu screen if you want. They included both of them.
はいで
If you choose the legacy mode, you can see it.
オリジナルはいで先ほど説明ありましたように冒頭のカットシーン
Oh, they even have that. This was a product of its time screen in Japanese, really?
はいで先ほど説明ありました
I thought they added it in the master collection for the English version or something, but no, it was originally in Japanese.
ように冒頭のカットシーン、今回はブリーフィングエリアで見ていただいて、私有台の方はいきなりゲームがプレイできるようになってます。はい、はい最初のステージですね。
This is right after the first cutscene.
はい、今回、ゲームの多くのステージとなるジャングルの作りには力を入れて作らせていただきました。すごい。
It was a live stream, so the quality is pretty muddy here, unfortunately. They remade the animations using the originals as reference, and it's basically a, well, they tried their best to make it a one-to-one remake.
グラフィックモードですね。はい、で最近のゲームのよくありますように、グラフィックモードには、グラフィックのクオリティを重視したクオリティモードと
Oh, they're talking about the console. They have like a graphics mode and a performance mode.
落ちちゃった。ごめんなさい。
Oh, they're controlling it live right now. Like the guy talking is the one playing.
で今回ゲームショーのバージョンはですね、グラフィック重視のグラフィックモードの方を搭載してます。へえ。はい、ここもちょっとオリジナルと変わっていまして、アニメーションとカメラ演出の方付けを加えました。
Nice smooth transition into the cutscenes.
無線画面なんですけども、ページ送り機能を追加しました。
This looks very similar to what it is right now.
早送り機能ですね。
Nice.
早送り機能と
Yeah, show me some of the.
ページ送り機能組み合わせ
I want to see shooting people. CQC. Oh, you can pause cutscenes. They're talking about how years ago you couldn't pause the cutscenes, and Metal Gear has such long cutscenes. People couldn't go to the washroom and stuff. That's true. It's so easy to tune out when the cutscenes are too long, to be honest, and that happens quite a bit in Metal Gear. Snake's Japanese voice actor is Akio Otsuka, right? Famous voice actor.
ライフゲージが今画面真ん中の下部にライフゲージ配置してあります。でこれはオリジナルの方はですね画面左上に配置してたんですけどもニュースタイルで T ピースを操作をしていると自然と
Right, you can shoot over the shoulder. Right, it's zoom in and zoom out. It doesn't go abruptly into first person like it does in the original. On the bottom left, there's a compass! New compass item. Oh, this is replacing the map then. Or maybe not replacing, but it's easier to look at it. Because you don't have to open the map. You don't have to open the menu to look at the map.
コンパスを加えました。はい、ただコンパスはですね、アイテムですので、他のレーダーとかとは一緒に使えませんので。
But yeah, the compass is an item, so you can't use it alongside other stuff. Which makes sense, sure. Oh, there's... Oh, so the little text that you're seeing here, it's the tutorial messages. We might not be learning about this from codec calls anymore, which is a much needed improvement. Years ago, you might get away with people telling people to read the manual and stuff, but these days, the most natural way to have a tutorial is in the beginning of the game. So this is telling you how to roll. Why is roll? Oh, you can still go into this kind of first-person mode, though.
でカットシーンのサウンド BGM についても2チャンネルから7.1チャンネルにアップミックスしてまして
I wish we got to see more crocodiles.
的な演出をかなり強化していますので、はい、臨場感かなり増しています。
Can you die in that water? We're just completely sinking, my god.
はい
Nice! Okay, this is... Oh!
ガーコです。はい、探索用として
Who is that?
ガーコを設定ですね。
The Kerotan's friend, the duck. It's called Gakko. It's camouflaged. I guess there's more new stuff to find. God, they're just looking at that miserable controller aiming. Oh, the camouflage counter is at the very bottom there, next to the health. The man. Ooh, I like it. It looks cool. Oh, I'm all filled with mud. So that's a change that feels like something that they would have done in the original if they could. Walking past mud makes you muddy. Nice, nice. Oh, but they have a quick menu for changing camouflage, right? You don't have to do it here, is my understanding. Oh, they said that, okay, if there's some scars and rips in the clothing, that'll stay until the end of the game if you get your clothes damaged or you get yourself hurt. Oh, really? Ah, there's a quick change now. A small loading menu. That's fine. Oh, that's good, that's good. That's so fast. Nice. Oh, you can do this for the radio too. Home. Nice. Food. This is the same as before. I didn't know calorie mate was a real thing, but apparently it is. Okay, ads. Backpack. So when the first time you open it, it says there's a explanation here that says, oh, this backpack, you have weapons and whatever here. You can now... Oh, they still have the backpack system where you can have only 8 things in it. They're keeping it. I didn't even realize this as I was playing it, but it looks like there was a weight. I never really paid attention to it, but the more stuff you carry in the 8 items, the more the weight increases, and apparently that affects how fast your stamina drains. And it says it right here too. But I don't think it ever said it when I played it, so I never even found that out. Maybe it was a codec call. It probably was a codec call. Oh man, but can you do a quick switch of the backpack stuff though? Because I really do feel like the backpack discourages trying new things. It's just kind of a drag. Oh, you can pose with the calorie mate. Just like the poster they had? Okay, great, thanks.
ここから敵兵が出てきてちょっと戦闘になりまして、ここから先は皆さんプレイして確かめてください。はい、浮遊の方以上となります。
Okay, so that's it. They only show the little section here. No game or no combat. No combat, just general control. It looks nice, but yeah, they're really not changing too much then. There's a quick change menu for the camouflage, but you can use the big menu as well. I'm surprised the backpack system's getting to stay. But yeah, if they don't want to change it too much, is there a quick thing for the backpack system is what I wonder about. It didn't seem like it. At least they didn't show it off. Okay. I think I'm cautiously optimistic right now. Without seeing combat, it's really hard to say. All we did was walk around in the beginning here. So yeah, let me just make sure. It's just talking here. We did see a few things that look good though. I mean, I do like some of the changes that we've seen so far. Tutorial messages, over the shoulder shooting. But for the combat part, I think we really just have to try it out ourselves. Even seeing it in the video is not really gonna accurately capture how it really feels to control. Doesn't seem like they're interested in showing that off yet, so I'll continue to be cautiously optimistic then. And I guess we'll see how this develops. How do you feel about it so far? Are you excited or are you doom and gloom? Oh, there's no Kojima at the helm, they can't do this properly. Feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I will continue to have an eye out for this.